on, guys. So I've just been woken up by my neighbour. Literally just woke up. Still got jaw swelling. Probably head into the. I don't know if you can hear him. He's shouting. And this time he's trying to disguise his voice. He's putting on like silly voices and stuff while shouting abuse at me. I guess he's trying to do that so that if I do record it and give it to the police, he can say, "Oh, that's not my voice." But I don't know, stupid. But yeah, anyway, I'm probably going to be going to the hospital today to get this checked out. It's not painful at the moment. The pain's gone, and it feels like the swelling is going down a little. But it was extremely painful last night, and my pain meds weren't working, and my gums started to bleed. So I was like, yeah, I'm probably going to need to go to hospital. So yeah, I'm probably going today to the hospital and get it checked out. But yeah, last night, this is the reason why he's kicking off this morning. So last night, it was quite late last night. There was a lot of noise coming from outside. It sounded like noise of big trucks. And to me, what it sounded like was fire engines. Because when the fire engines come round to the tower blocks where I live, the noise of their engines sort of echoes off the buildings, kind of thing, and fire engines have sort of like a distinctive sound. And you know, it wasn't the sirens, because there were no sirens, but you know, it sounded like the engine of a fire engine. And it sounded like there was a couple of them. So I think firemen were attending a fire at one of the tower blocks. That's what it sounded like to me. So, you know, which couldn't be helped. You know, if there's a fire, it needs putting out. But yeah, the noise of these engines last night seemed to annoy my neighbour. Now, I can understand late at night being woken up by noise. It's a bit annoying. I can understand being annoyed by that. You know, that's understandable. But his reaction to it was to start banging on the wall really loudly and shouting abuse at me, as if it was my fault that the noise outside was happening. And he was calling me a noisy, see you next Tuesday. And I'm trying not to swear because YouTube nowadays doesn't like too much swearing, does it? So, but yeah, I can't really repeat most of what he was saying because, you know. But yeah, so he was shouting and screaming at me last night because of the sound of the fire trucks outside, as if it was my fault. And then this morning, he's just started it again, shouting, banging. He's gone quiet now. He could probably hear me talking. But yeah, which it's pretty annoying because it's been really quiet. Like I said in my last video that I did, I think was it last night? Yeah. It's been really quiet for for ages, for a couple of months now. He's been really quiet, really well behaved. I mean, once in a while we hear the odd bang or him shout something, but you know, he hasn't been really aiming anything at us. So it's been really quiet and peaceful. And then all of a sudden, last night, he kicks off because of a noise coming from outside that I have no control over. So, yeah. So yeah, it's like, so I don't know whether last night he was just drunk and kicking off because he was drunk, or he had taken some sort of drugs or something, or he was just having a bad day and decided to take it out on me. I don't know. And the noise of the fire engines triggered him. I don't. It's just really confusing, you know. Like, what is the point? It's not like I rung up the fire people and said, "Look, can you come round to International Way and bug the crap out of my neighbour with your noisy fire trucks, please?" It's not like I did that, you know. And even if I did call the fire service and ask them to do that, they'd probably tell me off, you know, because it's illegal to make calls like that, you know, especially if there's no fire or emergency or something. I've got to sort my hair out. It's a mess. But yeah, so fun morning. So yeah, I've got to go to hospital today. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't like going to hospital. I've got to ring one I believe it's 111 and speak to someone there, and get a emergency appointment for, I believe it's like the dentist at the hospital, because they check out jaw and jaw injuries and stuff like that as well. So yeah, got to get up, get ready, clean myself up, and ring them. I don't know whether to have any breakfast or not, because I have been having trouble chewing food because it's really painful, so I might avoid eating this morning. And hopefully he stays shut up, because yeah, he woke me up with his shouting and screaming. So yeah, it's like he started at like just before 8 in the morning. So, and last night it was like, I think it was like 2, 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. He was going on shouting and screaming. So yeah. And there's nothing I can do about it, really. I can't ring the police. Well, I can ring the police and report it, but that's useless doing that, because nothing ever comes of it. They always just drop the case, and it just goes round and round in circles. And yeah, and ringing the police seems to wind him up more, and then it makes him escalate to things like coming to my door and trying to kick my door in and stuff. So, and the police are like, yeah, well, just keep reporting it, and you know, it all goes into a case file. And I'm like, yeah, that's fair enough. But then after a couple of weeks of reporting it and reporting it and reporting it and reporting it, you drop the case. And then that case is null and void. All that stuff's null and void. You get rid of it. He goes quiet for a couple of weeks. And then the whole process starts again. So what is the fucking point? You know, like, police are useless. Police have no power to do anything about this neighbour situation. The council do. The council can evict him, but they won't for some reason. Even though he's broken a lot of the tenancy agreement rules, you know, they won't evict him. They keep saying, oh, it's the police's job, and the police said, no, it's not our job, it is the council's job to evict him. And he said, and the police said, sometimes we assist the council in evictions if tenants are a bit violent or whatever, but it is the council's job to evict them. So I was like, right, okay. So the police have said to the council about evicting him that that's probably the best course of action, but the council seem to have ignored the police. Yeah, so it's like nothing's gonna get done, so there's no point in me reporting it. Because I'm just wasting my time and energy, and I don't have much time and energy left. So, you know, I don't want to waste it on crap like that, you know. I'd rather waste it on doing stuff for my bucket list, you know, not getting in stressful situations with dickhead neighbours. But yeah. I think I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go and try and get showered and cleaned up, and then get on the phone to the hospital and see if I can get an emergency appointment, and then make my way to the hospital. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I shall see you later. Bye bye.